Tonight, Washington's two candidates for governor squared off for the second debate happening right here at the Fox Theater in Spokane. Bob Ferguson and Dave Reichert touched on a variety of topics, including small businesses and housing. KREM 2's Connor McAvoy live in the newsroom tonight with more on what the candidates have to say as we get closer to November. Connor?
Democratic candidate Bob Ferguson and Republican candidate Dave Reichert were asked what their plans would be going forward for business support across the state. Ferguson says if elected, he would want government to advocate for small businesses.
Sometimes we need to streamline our government on behalf of whether it's small businesses or anybody else. One thing I've pledged to do as a governor is to do exactly that.
Reichert says streamlining is a burden on businesses, emphasizing what he says are unnecessary inspections and lawsuits being the reason why some business owners are having to close doors or move to a different state.
We got to stop suing our businesses so they can stay in Washington state and be productive.
Ferguson says the high cost of housing is a critical issue across the state, affecting those with or without small businesses, and believes it's the governor's and the state's responsibility to fix the issue.
The head of housing is buried in commerce. I'm going to pull that person out and that team out, and guess what? The head of housing is going to be a member of my cabinet.
Reichert says the issue isn't within government officials, but within Washington laws. He says give renters too much freedom.
We need to make it easier for renters, for landlords to evict people who aren't paying their rent.
The debate was sponsored by Nonstop Local KHQ, Nonstop Local KNDU, KNDO, Association of Washington Business, and Greater Spokane Incorporated. This is the second debate between the candidates. No others are scheduled. It's been nearly 40 years since a Republican's been elected in the office of governor. In the newsroom, Connor McAvoy, KREM 2 News.